Chapter 5, Section 513, Volume and Capacity. Capacity is the amount of fluid, liquid or gas in a container, measured in milliliters, liters, kiloliters, and megaliters. Okay, we already saw this in class, but let's go through it again. A large drop of water is about 1 milliliter. A teaspoon holds about 5 milliliters. A tall standard carton of milk holds 1 liter. A small rainwater tank holds about 1 kiloliter. A can of drink holds 375 milliliters. And a can of paint holds 4 liters. And then there's a summary here. So 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters, and 1 kiloliter is 1,000 liters, and 1 megaliter is 1,000 kiloliters, or 1 million liters. Okay, this diagram shows the factors, and we need to keep those in mind. Okay, so have a look through that and try to memorize that or look for a pattern. 1 centimeter cube contains 1 milliliter. That's kind of easy to remember. This one you should try to learn by heart as well, that 1 meter cubed contains 1,000 liters. Example 20, convert 3,400 milliliters to liters. And B, convert 2.9 meters cubed to liters. So A, now the way that we do this in class is, if you convert this milliliters to liters, is the answer going to be a bigger number or a smaller number? Well, it's going to be a smaller number, isn't it? Now you have to remember what the factor is. The factor between milliliters and liters is 1,000, and since it's going to be a smaller number, which we know it's going to be a smaller number, we divide 3,400 by 1,000. Okay, and that's what they've got here, and the answer is 3.4 liters. Let's have a look at B, 2.9 meters cubed to liters. Well, remember this, 1 centimeter cubed is 1 milliliter, and that's, as we said, that's kind of easy to remember. This one you need to memorize as well. 1 meter cubed is equal to 1,000 liters. So if you're converting between meters cubed to liters, is the number going to be larger or smaller than 2.9? Well, it's going to be larger. And the factor is 1,000. So the only way to make it larger, if it's a factor of 1,000, is not to divide it, but to multiply it, because that'll give us a bigger number. So it's 2.9 times 1,000, and that's 2,900 liters. Example 21. Find the capacity of this container in liters. Okay. The first thing to do is look at the diagram, make sure the units are the same. That's centimeters, centimeters, and centimeters. So we're good to go. We don't need to do any conversion yet. Okay. The volume of this is this distance times that distance times the height. Okay. Length times width times height. So it's 32. Why have they got a 32 in there? No idea. Okay, so it looks like this diagram is not representing this actual question because the solution's a little bit different. So what we'll do is we'll change it up. We're going to change this to 32. This is 8. We're changing this one to 15. Okay, and then we'll do it the same way as they've done. So the volume is 32 times 8 times 15, and that's 3,840 centimeters cubed. Okay, the next step is to convert, because it says in liters, we're going to go to milliliters first, and it says if we've got 3,840 centimeters cubed, we're going to change that into milliliters, and there's the conversion there, or there it is there. We know that 1 milliliter is 1 centimeter cubed, so we can just change the units but keep the number the same, because the conversion here is just 1, the factor is 1. So that's 3,840 milliliters. Okay, they're equivalent, because 1 centimeter cubed is 1 milliliter, so 3,840 centimeters cubed is 3,840 milliliters. Okay, now we've got to go to liters. Well, the conversion factor between milliliters and liters is 1,000. But do we multiply it or divide it? Well, is the number going to be bigger or smaller? If you've got 3,840 milliliters and we change it to liters, is the number bigger or smaller? Well, it's going to be smaller. So we divide by the factor, we divide by 1,000, and we get 3.84 liters. So the capacity is 3,840 milliliters, or 3.84 liters. Okay, this is the exercise associated with volume and capacity. Questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.